Hello again. Wanted to tell you about Amaya. I was trying to remember who she was before the diagnosis, and it was very difficult to do that. She was almost 6 when she got diagnosed, and still cancer consumes so much of everything that it's hard to remember the person that she was before the diagnosis. I remember when she was born, she was just tiny. She was a month early. My water broke too soon, and we spent 10 days in the hospital just trying to keep her in longer. So she came out a month early. Just a little one. But she drank well, she grew well. When she was a year old, we discovered a cyst on her scalp that had to be removed. So that was her first ever surgery. Thought that was the end of that. She was happy. She liked to play and she liked to have fun. When she was really little, she didn't smile a lot. She was very serious and very focused. But when she did smile, it was just she was love. With her nieces and nephews, they were her besties. One of her nieces, and they're only 7 months apart. But when everyone else came along, she just loved them, and they just loved her. She played with them, she protected them, she just loved them. She had friends when she went to school. She started daycare. I think she was 2. She liked being around people. She was social with her friends. She liked to be by herself too. She would watch YouTube and videos. Once she got diagnosed, I eased up on the strictness of how much TV or tablet she could consume, because I had to pause recording because construction that's happening, where we are, doesn't pause for me. Yeah. I don't even remember what I was saying, but Miss Amaya just loved life. She loved to sing, and she loved to perform. She enjoyed being with her friends and playing, just having a good time. If it was something silly, she was right there. Any kind of silly, she was there for. And I said she liked to sing, but she didn't want to hear anybody else singing. She would make up songs. It was great. I remember that last summer before she got diagnosed, she put on a whole production. She stood on top of this box and she sang to her audience of family outside in the backyard, even. She loved food and she loved to eat and she loved just being. And mind you, the diagnosis and being sick, and the only thing that changed, I mean, it changed a lot, but personality-wise, she was still silly, and she still loved to have fun. And she found the silly in everything. She still loved her nieces and nephews and her people. When she was well enough to go to school or to day camp, she always had a great time playing with her friends. Maybe, mind you, she didn't want to be at school, but she would make it. She would do it. She would do the day. Sometimes she was just too tired to go. That's the one thing it took from her. Took her energy. She definitely did not have as much energy. It was tiring. All the medication, it just drains everything from her. I was gonna say from you, but you're not taking anything. The medication drains so much from her energy. I keep touching my neck. This necklace is her writing. It was made for her special. It says love. Her sister's sister made it for her. Shout out to Crown Jewels. Like I said, she was loved and she loved and she was so special. I know that she's missed. I miss her so much. And I know I'm not the only one, which feels really good, considering she was 9 when she passed. But she touched so many people. I've messaged some, like her teacher and, the hospital therapist, and updated them on just how life is, and they speak about her so fondly. It's so sad that she's not here anymore. It's really sad that she's not here anymore. But she couldn't be. It really sucks. But she was able to touch so many people. In such a short period of time. So it makes me feel a little bit better.